unfortunately, in a place called Niger State. This may come to some of you as a shock, but to me it is not. I want the world to understand, because I know that the US ambassador is listening, the UK High Commissioner is listening, the EU ambassador is listening, all of the diplomatic corps in Abuja, they are listening, and some of them in Lagos, of course. They're all listening to us this evening. I want to bring to the attention of all of you and to the whole world the level of deceit and insincerity in the public utterances and pronouncements of this very caliphate regime in Asorok, run by Fulani people. They are deceitful, they are dishonest. I want to prove to the whole world tonight that Fulani is not fighting insecurity. Fulani is aiding and abating insecurity. I want to prove it to everybody tonight, beyond every reasonable doubt.
Please kindly follow us on Twitch as well, because on Twitch we will be replaying the broadcast of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Twitch. We will be doing that. I just have second word opportunity. I work on the YouTube, on Twitch. Going forward, we will be replaying on Twitch. We will be replaying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast on Twitch. We will be doing that. So if you are not yet on our Twitch, kindly do so. And we will be coming. No genadegaya, because Aragabandi Arawana. Yala did see. Kanawa. Amakamele Machia. We are listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu live and direct. And we move.
I want to let the world understand that those they are seeking to partner with, those asking them and pleading with them to send military aid to come and help them, I want the world to understand that this very regime, in the name of the late dead Buhari, they are the instigators and the perpetrators of insecurity in Nigeria and across the Sahel. I want to prove it tonight to the whole world with facts and evidence. So when Garba Shehu and the rest of them come out to trot out the same rubbish they always do all the time by telling you that we are fighting insecurity, we are going to overcome. Chief of Army Staff said this. I want to tell you that this is a carefully choreographed performance for public consumption to lure you into a false sense of security that their main foot soldiers can now come in to take over your land. I want to prove it to you. Over the years, we have been theorizing and hypothesizing over the years. A lot of hypotheses, a lot of conjecture, a lot of analysis, and all the rest of it. I want to bring practical interpretation this evening. I want people to understand what is happening.
Your ID. Your ID. And the name you are not doing yourself any good. You are not. In fact, you are a stumbling block. Man, do not worry. Bob and I do ever. You know, I don't know about it. One was on. I ain't one. That is a touch up in I can now remove. Get your ID.
On the ground is not English, is not grammar. I want to let the world understand what Nigeria is like this evening. It is not a story that I've made up, because if you know that in the zoo called Nigeria, the truth is even more stranger than fiction. They have an army and they have a police, they have a force, they have navy that only specialize in killing innocent civilians. That is why people wonder, why is it that when unknown gunmen attack these people, some people are jubilating? Because the army and the police only specialize in killing unarmed people. And I have written a letter to the United States president. I will publish that letter tomorrow. And in that letter, what I'm saying tonight is what I basically encapsulated in a few paragraphs. I want the world, I want people that call themselves Nigerians, because if you're so stupid as to call yourself a Nigerian, that is entirely your business. I want to prove it to you that Fulani people are going to take over your lives. They will kill you and they will take your land from you. They will dominate your lives. They will dominate it. They will stifle you. They will make your life a misery. They will kill you and they will take your land from you. I want to prove it to you now. Not from me. It's from a Vanguard publication. Why are you withdrawing security men from their posts? This is happening in Nupe land. Nupe, N-U-P-E. Forget the rubbish Niger State. Or rubbish, is it Kogi or whatever crap is called. Niger State is made up of Gwari people and Nupe people and a few other subgroups as well. People must learn in Nigeria to begin to address individuals or populations or citizens by their original ethnic identity for you to understand what is going on. Some of you may have been reading about banditry, killings in the Middle Belt and the rest of it, especially in Niger State. 1 hour drive to Asorok, where the ISIS in West Africa hosted their flag a few days ago. Where people, citizens now gather to contribute ransom money to pay to Fulani jihadists that they may not be killed or their village sacked. In that same place, that hotbed of terrorism, Fulani Janjaweed, I want to let all of you understand tonight the reason why every major sensitive security post is manned by a Fulani. I want to let you on, because you know when we say people I don't think they even appreciate what we're saying sometimes. I want to bring to your knowledge this evening the evil that is Fulani Janjaweedism. People are asking them, ordinary citizens are asking them in Niger State, why are you withdrawing army and police from their posts? They were asking the military authorities. The same military are in Imo State doing show of force. I want American ambassador to understand what I'm saying. I want the EU to understand what I'm saying. I want the UK to understand. Do you know that where they are killing people, where people are paying ransom every blessed day, where lives are being wasted, there is no army. Nigerian army withdrew their personnel, their men from there. Deliberately. The same thing they did in Benue, that Fulani foot soldiers may overrun the place. I want all of you to understand the danger all of you are in. You are in one, or forget about all the rubbish you read from Daily Trust, from Premium Times, or Fulani newspapers. Their mouthpiece, their job, they are like, okay, mouse, as is eating you away, is blowing you breeze. So I think that's the only way I can explain it for the white people who are listening to understand. No rat. It will be eating away at the sole of your feet. And sometimes it's blowing you breeze so that you will not feel it. It's blowing air so you don't feel it. That is what Nigerian newspapers, that is their job. Their job is to calm all of you down. No matter the outrage being visited upon you, the job of Nigerian newspapers is to dampen you, to make you understand that tomorrow may be better. When they fail, they bring out fake Pentecostal pastors. Why am I saying this? Banditry, why are you withdrawing security men from their posts? Displaced Gwari and Nupe residents ask military authorities, why have you neglected us? They are asking the same army you see, Nigerian army, our boys, Nigerian army everywhere. They are asking the Nigerian army in Nupe and Gwari land that they call Niger State. Why have you abandoned us to Fulani terrorists? Why? It isn't very simple. Because you're not Fulani. Isn't it not very clear? You're not Fulani, that's the reason why. And it is the Fulani in Asorok that calls the shot, decides where to post who, when, and where. Do you know what they said? They say it is better to die in our homes than in the hand of bandits. This is the fate of your average Nigerian today. That's how they reason. You know that, as I said to you before, the Zoo media, they are there to inoculate you. Once you're feeling the pain and you want to rise up, you see one idiot from somewhere will write a very flowery column for maybe one of these idiotic publishing houses. Tell you how we started this problem. We must end it. What is happening is not good. We must rise up. Any revolution now is not good. Let's get together. Rubbish. Every blessed month they write the same crap. In the name of intellectualism. This UG black man doing intellectual. No running water, no good schools, no hospitals, no jobs, nothing, no roads, nothing. You're doing intellectual. In the forest, in the like a baboon in the bush. People that live the way we live in Africa, do they intellectualize? Have you seen a baboon before intellectualizing? A monkey in a tree swinging from one branch to another, intellectualizing. They have no time for it. They want to just grab fruit. They procreate. They sleep with their wives and they give birth. Is that not what we do in Africa? In a place called Niger State, the Gwari people, oh God. The frequent invasion of some local government areas of Niger State by bandits has become so worrisome to the people of the state. Many lives and properties have been lost. Many lives and properties lost. And more pathetic is the fact that their houses, as well as their foodstuffs and seedlings meant for planting this year, have been completely burnt down by Fulani bandits, terrorists. Even if they're because they're saying, even if they go back to their villages today, many of them have nowhere to lay their heads or starting. This is happening in your so-called Nigeria, where somebody will have the temerity to get up in the morning and tell you there's going to be election in 2023. A timetable, INEC this timetable. These people who you were expecting to vote, they have nowhere to sleep at night. Most of them are farmers. These Fulani terrorists imported into Nigeria by El Rufai, Garba Shehu, the late dead Buhari when he was alive. They are in Nupe and Gwari land wreaking havoc. The worst part of it is that nobody's helping them. The army that America, EU is giving Fulani money to equip, they equip them, they send them to the east to be killing innocent people. Now, do you understand it? People in Niger State are begging and asking for help, saying, we have nowhere to sleep. Our crops, our seedlings have been destroyed. We can't even plant for next season. How are we going to eat? How are we going? In the midst of this, what concerns us, Rock, is what Mbaka said. The thief himself, Tinubu, Obasanjo, these evil men in the zoo called men, these evil, pathetic, satanic men, they have not said a word. It is only on Radio Biafra that we are tonight amplifying the plight of those in a place called Niger State. It's very close to home. They have come to Niger. Destruction upon destruction. Anybody would have thought that, given the state of hopelessness of these people and their lamentations, that the government would do something about it immediately. Instead, they are withdrawing their troops or their soldiers from their posts and send, as I told you before, you know, there is a method to our madness. Our madness has swag, it has style. I'm telling you the truth. As I said to you before, we are going to draw this army away from the north. They will come to the east where they're going to die anyway and leave their towns and villages open to be ravaged by the monster that they themselves created. People in Niger State were against Biafra. They're against an Igbo man. People of Niger State, yes, of course. They fought in the war. Igbo man is a problem. They want to divide our country. Do you now see why supporting one Nigeria is a death sentence for you? And the funniest thing about this is that when you start suffering, nobody will remember you anymore. You are gone. None of these people, including even Channels TV, nobody can send journalists into Niger State to go and interview them there. Find out what is going on the ground. Find out what is happening on the ground. They will not do it, will they? Is Nigeria for you? The hope of the people who are predominantly farmers have been shattered with their seedlings burnt down, as they do not have, seedling. I don't know how to say it. Mbroka, to start the planting of a new season. None. Do you know what is most surprising about Niger State and Benue and everywhere else, where the Fulanese are intent on taking people's land? The same way people are shouting about unknown gunmen, shouting about insecurity in the East, why can't you see insecurity in Niger State? Where they are basically running from their homes. Why can't you see it? Why can you not see what is wrong with you people? Black people from Africa. What is wrong with you that you cannot reason? They are complaining about insecurity where there are no refugees. Whereas in Yoruba land, there are refugees in Benin Republic. Even today, they were being attacked. Some came in today to attack them in Ogun State. Today. In Niger State, they are basically in IDP camps. In Benue, people are not living in their homes. But in Biafra land in the east, where Eastern Security Network made sure that Fulani Janjaweed did not succeed. That is where they are interested. Insecurity. But in places where people are no longer sleeping in their homes, nobody is talking. I don't know if it is how God made a black person. I don't know if it is acquired stupidity. I don't know if it is all the centuries of slavery and even more centuries of colonialism and even more, or should I say, decades of neocolonialism. I have no idea what is wrong with us. As they say, where we come from, I don't know why you abandon the main issue, the crux of the matter. You abandon it and you're discussing things that are quite frankly irrelevant. People in Niger State, let me shock you. On several occasions, the Joint Task Force had the upper hand against these bandits until a few weeks ago, when 5 soldiers and the mobile policeman was killed by the bandits, the same Fulani bandits, in an early raid on their camp in Alawa area. The security personnel were then withdrawn from their duty post in Zagzaga community in Munya local government area. That very security post in Zagzaga community has been there since 2012. But now they have taken it away, paving the way for the main onslaught to begin. The main destruction of lives and properties to begin. Army is not there. Don't get me. There is no army to save the people of Niger State. The Gwari and Nupe people of Niger State. No army to save people from Benue. Hey, no, there is no Nigerian army. No Nigerian army to save the refugees that fled from Ogun State into Benin Republic. There's no Nigerian army. Now you ask me, but where are they? All that money that US.
Sorry, let me quickly show you something before we continue. Please, if you are not following us on Twitch, kindly do that. If you are not yet following us on Twitch, kindly do that. Emana Odiozia, Emana na-ekwu ife niile raw. Emana okwu ya niile, okwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu niile a na-agba ya n'anwụ. So aka m amara ife m na YouTube ga-aga nke a na-stream. Aka m amara ife m na fa ga-aga. So kindly do well and follow us on Twitch. You got to go. Aka m amara ma Twitch ma ha emekwa ya allow. Mana kama lose the two. Kama lose the otu. You got to go. So that is why do well and follow us on Twitch, because mainly past program of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Twitch ka stream. But let me show you something now before we continue on this again. Come and listen to this. We are coming back to our own program, but listen to this. Let's listen.
Hello. So yesterday I watched a heartbreaking video of a kidnapped by Fulani terrorists. They kidnapped their victim the way they were just gruesomely torturing that victim. It's so heart-wrenching to watch. This is a guy who never did anything to them. They just abducted him on the highway and took him to the forest, and look at the way they were gruesomely torturing in a very horrific manner, in the most undignified manner, just like that, because they needed money, ransom. This is part of the agenda we talk about. These guys, they infiltrated all the forests in Nigeria. And I keep telling everyone who listens that everybody is a potential victim as long as we're in Nigeria, because they may kidnap you anywhere. You may think you are just moving on the road that is safe, and they may just bust out of the bush and take you to their den and then torture you and subject your family members to intense trauma. So yesterday I watched that with so much disdain, but the truth of the matter is that is the reality of what we're facing. These guys have infiltrated our forest, and it's an agenda. If it is not an agenda, I'm telling you, the elders of these guys who call them to order, they come from families, and even those of them who came from neighboring countries like Niger Republic, who were brought in by the likes of Buhari and the likes of El Rufai and the likes of the Almakura and Lafia.
Wait, on those that started this program, numbers on afa nwoke a na-akpọ na nwekwa afa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kpọrọ 2021. Akama egere this thing ọ na-ekwu. Akama egere ife nwoke a kwuru. Mana just because of the capture ka nji wee gbanye the thing. But ife onye a na-ekwu ebe a is happening. Ife onye a na-ekwu ebe a is happening. All real. Mana problem nwe, just like nwanne anyị nwoke na complain say from Africa na he watch Twitch na consume that according to him. I don't know about that. But the reason why I ji agba ọsọ restream some of these things bụ okwu ya na dị very raw. So and ndị a nwe iru ihe afa dị achị. So amara m tụ anyị esi na-eme ya going forward. Well, let's continue to listen to nwanne anyị nwoke. Amara m onye ọ bụ ife adị na social media.
The build up to 2015 election, we would continue to see. They brought this guy, Almakura and Lafia particularly was saying, in Nasarawa State, was saying they are foreign hunters. So you see, those of them who brought them, they know them. They've never looked at the Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto needed to call these guys to order and then impose fatwa on anybody who breached his order to stop this nonsense. But they can't, because it's an agenda. And the kidnappers, they kidnap to raise money so that they can continue to buy more arms. And so in the National Bureau of Statistics stated that in in their 2023 to 2024 report that these guys raised over 3.3 trillion naira in ransom within a year. That's about $2 billion, for goodness sake. That's more than the budget of many countries in Africa. $2 billion. within a year. So where does it go? They buy arms to commit more crimes, to infiltrate the country more, to continue to gain grounds, take over communities, dominate. And so this brings me to an aspect of my discussion in my last interview on Channels TV. I want to take this opportunity to really offer an unreserved apologies to my Igbo friends all over the world, you know.
Onye abụkwa onye ama ama n'obodo Bongo, because on the onye ama ama ka a ga-akpọ mee ya interview. Hello, how are you? Na-ege ntị.
In the strategy of warfare, when you face a common enemy, like the way all of us do face the Fulani terrorists as a common enemy, we really need to bridge the gap. We really need to close the rank and come together to fight that common enemy. The Fulani terrorists are proving that they're the common enemy of all Nigerians, not just Tiv, not just Igbo or Birom or Angas or Magavul or the tribes of Southern Kaduna, but also to the Hausas who hosted them. So they are common enemies. And so I really want to offer this unreserved apology to the Igbos who may have misinterpreted my my comments when I offered an interview to Channels wherein I stated that IPOB in the Southeast is a terrorist organization. I did that within the context of my interview when I was trying to.
This is why household enemy. If you were a household enemy, you were very dangerous. Household enemy, the very dangerous, more dangerous than if he in nature. Okay, this man now, according to him, based on interview area, according to him, na Channels TV, according to him, for IPOB terrorist organization, according to him, and he is apologizing. You know, and these people now, when you hear about IPOB, this Chinekes people, they will run out. Indigenous people of Biafra. You know, now he is apologizing. Why? Because Nefa Fachero, Ifa Okuru, of go reason, as if Okuru. Man, do not forget, Kendi Buterefa, Kendi Empowera Onya, Ipota boldly. Now, indigenous people of Biafra terrorists, our own people, empowered him. The reason our own people said it. And the Kendi Bayukuya, the Nachai, Yamaputa, we found no the Nachai. Understand this, you know. If I am be found no the Nachai. Now, Yawafugo reason to apologize. Mana, what of Nda Waziri terrorists, Bundinkai, have any of them apologized? That you know, have any of them apologized? The answer is no. Household enemy. Faga a build woman, Faga destroy a woman. So when you see us focusing on the Ifro that have worked with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, work with Mazi Bandoko, become cabinet members, went to Finland for the declaration, turned against that declaration today. When we see them analyzing their video, my brother, Rapukene. This one now, Amara Moga Abronigo. Opon de buy terrorists. Ebon Noriabon de buy. Mana now, Opota go to apologize, man of de buy Porozigi terrorists. Yeah. Have they done anything about it? They have not. Now, report on flying on social media. Let me not go there. But let's continue to listen. If we fed each between household enemy and the external enemy.
Categorize violent crimes, the kind of violent crimes we have. We have violent crimes of kidnapping, armed robbery, banditry, terrorism, genocide, and I listed the example of Southeast as that's the IPOB as part of a terrorist group, maybe because they were designated by the court in Nigeria as a terrorist organization. It is a truism.
No, from court in Nigeria. I have not listened to this video. I have not listened to this video. But let me now show you what I saw that made me to stop the replay of one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast. Let me show you what I saw. This is what I saw. Look at this write-up here. This write-up was what caught my attention. Let me play it. To some of you, this was what I saw that made me to say, let me play it. And wait. Let me see. Difficulty. Let me read out what I saw that made me to play the video. I sincerely apologize to all Igbos for calling IPOB a terrorist group. It was never my intention, and I regret the pain it caused. Let's promote understanding and respect across communities. Frank, you too. This write-up was what I saw. As if I have not watched the video, but I just told you where he had it from, and he confirmed it, not from court. Court from Abuja, or court to the Nanabai. And they made the pronouncement, our own people. Yaka very, very careful. Kendi na Dr. Ngozi Orabe is a terrorist today. Our own people. So, Obuna onye ọcha pụta nnụ ka a na-akpọ Dr. Ngozi Orabe is a terrorist. Onye ba onye ọcha na-akpọ ya, ị ga-egbu onye ọcha egbu. O nwere ebe ọ nụrụ ya from. Go there and fix your problem. Household enemy bụ problem anyị na-enwe. Household enemy bụ our problem. That is the truth. Household enemy. Mgbe nwanne ga-apụta gbaba nwanne ya mgba ka ya gbuo ya. Ọ bụ onye iro ga-eme ọfụgo gara ịchọ ntu esi egbu. Problem anyị na-enwe bụ household enemy. This thing has been declared. Document na-enweta ya. Obodo ndị ọzọ amarọ about this declaration. Let me just put it that way. But our own people that knows about the declaration, our own people that knows the importance of that declaration, it is that our own people that is fighting it. So if you see an outsider that's fighting it today, what will you do? Nothing. What if you get me? We are here now shouting. This thing has been declared. And now Nandina abroad currently. Abroad, those that are supposed to say it, they are not saying it. But nobody want to say anything. Nobody want to say anything. Rather, fana moyamba. Obey Potafo check on about tomorrow now. What will you do? Oh, they hate us here. This is how we are. We complain. Oh, they hate us. They hate us. They hate us. Oh, Jesus. They give you Jesus. They give you that one. But you are fighting your own. You are fighting it. And then when they come to testify, you fight them. Eh? We are our own problem. Look around you. That's an cause of rising sun. Cause of IPOB DOS. Interpol with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rising sun. IPOB DOS. Interpol with DOS. CRC BGC. Breaky. USB declared. Abasasia. How can the world take you serious? I know that the world mandate but the world will be like, if you are not able to unite, they will be afraid. If they come in How about number to create more division among you? Oh, well, okay, feature and the word here, you think they are stupid. They will be like, nah, since they are now 5, if I go and side one people now, it will be like I am taking side. The world is waiting for our unism. Shamelessly unite with other people. You don't want. Telling my brother, how can I get my own ID card? Please, I need it. And how much? I will pay to get it. Onwere onye a na-akwụnye ụgwọ n'aka that I know. And I know na onwere onye a na-akwụnye ụgwọ n'aka. O mere onye na-enye gị account to pay money. A na-eme file via website. Via website. You go on the website, you register. When you register, you send money to the website. When it is time for capturing, you will be notified. You go for capture. After capturing, ID, you are going to send them your address. They are going to send the ID to you. But currently, fast na ebe link esi enweta the thing dị bụ na Mazi Simon's page. Mazi Simon Ekpa YouTube channel. Ada Simon Ekpa YouTube page. Asụ na ebe a ka esi enweta link. Because Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is yet to post any link that I have seen. Let me check again. She is yet to post any link. They should help us. Now, people na-show interest. Ma ndị be anyị adịghị agba ọsọ mmiri ọtị nyocha anyị arụ. Now, ndị mmadụ na-show interest. We need some clarification. Ọ bụ na via website ebe ha ga. Any na-eme those things update now. Any na-eme those things update now. Let me check the handle of Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Ka mata narị. You can take what is happening now serious. If a lawyer, I'm sorry. Let me remove this one first and bring another one. Let me let's handle Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. You can take if any serious. If a lawyer take you serious. I forget, sorry. Maka ndị Benue nọ na ọ bụ na ndị Benue gbanyere ụkwụ gbadosi ụkwụ na n'ike oge ndị ebere. O nwere ike ife na-eme na Benue na ama nne. Let me go to anọ m na handle Dr. Ngozi Orabeze now. Ka nwee ike ịma ka mbụ take that so you can try it from your end. Ha kwesịrị ime the thing ọ dị nnọọ na link ya bụ when you click on it you are good to go. So here is it. Try this one. Wisi Norian Amaka Mele Ngozi Dadu Norian Ahmad Norian. Come and check this thing out. Check this one out. This is S handle of Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. I can't afford the link. This is what I want us to try. Let me try it from here. Let me try it from here. And it is not something you can copy. That is the thing. Official website. Okay, let me try it from here. Kamana reform the boot. I'm trying it. I'm still trying it to. And work on my correct. I'm busy. However, I can send the other link. Now you're on a router. Yes, I see this one on her S. Try it. It's not working. Okay, from car. No, okay, then he should go to the height of mission in the place of his residence and apply for easy collection. Should, in case anything goes wrong during delivery. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, for now, this now. Okay, for this, I can wear. I'm not over there, but try again, chop that head of mission over there, you know. Onyinyechi, get over there, try and follow from head of mission. Eh? Okay, in India. Kwesịrị inwe head of mission dị India. Iji wee sị ị ga-amata isi tru ebe a wee mee ya. Nekwe edekwara ya ede ebe a. I don't think na ọ nwere onye a na-enyekwa ego n'aka ahụ. Ka ọ gara ebute moto na mmadụ ya were I collected money from this one. I do. Amarakwa m o. Mana ị na-anya na webụsaịtị ya na ị ga-afụ application fee $100. Ọkwa efere ya. So enwe head of eji enwerịrị head of mission dị India. Ịghọtago? Isi ebe a ọ ya ka mma jụọ ese. Mana nke a butekwara something before. USBG usbgov.org, United States of Biafra. Supporters, ambassadors, donate, states, cabinets, about Biafra Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So we go try from there, from your mission, from ebe now. Where you go to that goes to where. Can you see it? Where you go to that goes to where. Everything over nature for my care. Both the declaration and everything. Everything over nature. Everything over nature. If over nature. If over nature. We will go to where not do. We will go to where not do. So that is that. I Ghana and If I jinaka. So I na-ekwu about household enemy na ajọ ọrụ fa na-arụ. So nwanne anyị nwoke a na-apụtago na-arịọ ife ọ na-arịọ ọwụ ka eme gịnị ka agbaghara ya. Gọtara mana ndị ụlọf ndị be anyị kpọziri anyị datịrọ enwere gị family. Now listen to him. Household enemy. Please do well and touch the like button. Try and follow us on Twitch. Makana program of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na the too raw. You gotta go. So did I when the ife on Twitch I gonna play into it. Now let's continue to listen to the apology of this our brother.
But do I believe they are a terrorist organization? No, I don't think, because I believe in the agitation. As much as they carry out some condemnable acts from time to time, but I believe in the sole mission, because we have to look at what gave rise to that agitation. The impunity, the injustices in the land, the inequality in the land. That is
that we have to look at what gave birth to the agitation. We have to look at what gave rise to the agitation. Oku are very, very important. You cannot just come and begin to talk about agitation without first addressing Ifebutere agitation. Oh God. You cannot come. Yeah, problem. In this UG, I had a solve problem. I na marry enu. You cannot come and blame worker. Oh, well, I terror. O nwere ife nweta o ji wee kpọọ ya. O nwere ndị buru ụzọ kpọọ gị ya. Your own people buru ụzọ kpọọ gị terrorists. Tupu o wee kpọọ ya. You got to go now. So you have to look at what gave birth to the agitation. You have to look at ife wetara this agitation. That is how to solve problem. Mana ndị be anyị adres asọmpi ya ntu a. Ndị be anyị adịghị esi ntu a eso ife. Always look at what ife weta ife a na-emenu ji eme. Iru ha n'ebe a solve ya. Ife a na-emenu apụa. Just like this bill, if US bill declared a person, they are the owners of the land. If over in a more is men like this. If I had a name, go fall out. Because far by easy bomb. You have to look at what gave birth to the agitation. Why are you doing what you are doing? Here's the reason. Let's continue to listen.
So I share this common agitation, as much as I believe in the oneness of Nigeria to an extent. I believe that we must speak as a people. The unity of Nigeria, I believe, is negotiable. Because the people...
We are formidable, we are this, we are that. The next minute, it will oh, come here, come and help us. They are doing this one here. Some minute ago, you were shouting that you are formidable. Eh? Said today you go say your formidability. Why in a DJ so that you don't give room for some certain things, man.
People torturing us in this country, taking our country backward, they do not really believe in the oneness of Nigeria. That is the Fulani terrorists and their sponsors. They do not believe. The northern oligarchs do not believe, and that is why they could have a parallel legal system, the Sharia, that is standing side by side with the Nigerian legal.
I need your wine over the bongo. I need your wine. I need your wine. I na-eche international recognition. If you kwesịrị ime imebe, you cannot. America come here, Israel come here. Na-agba gị na ha ama mbịa until powerful really serious.
Legal system. So that cannot be what is obtainable in a secular country like ours. So I do believe that we have to talk, and that is the agitation in the Southeast. For many of these other guys who really accuse me of being anti-Igbo, no, I am not anti-Igbo, because look, some of my best friends are Igbo. When I was in Newcastle as a student,
He is not anti-Igbo. The only thing Bono pụtara kpọọ gị ife ndebe ụnụ kpọrọ gị amaka mere nwanne ya nke na-eme na Ebonyi ya nke na-eme hope na peace a return go ọkwa ebe a side ya ka a sị na two community na-enwe issue. Hope peace have returned. If anyị chọrọ na ebe anyị bụ peace, onye ọbụla ya achọ peace na ebe anyị, but that person never know peace. I need the peace. Ka anyị nwee ike ịmata ife na-eme. O nwere news na fly na social media, mana that news break be enough like that. Ndị Fulani akwa na Anambra State side one school like that, I can't remember. Na farm na attack students and ekpuchi ya. Don't open business here. This business you need to open the student. And all the course I do kapa state capital. State capital. Oh, there is security here. Oh, you need to open your business. And I'm back on side the Oka. I think that in Bonoka. Oh my God, we have that news. The news rather viral. If our family goes that they are there. But if I come back, oh, open your shops. If you don't open, I will take it from you. Who have seen that news? Who have seen the news? Unizik, Dalo. Ndị Fulani H-man. Nagadana. Unizik ya ka erisa dị ebe ọ dị. Ọ bụ ya n'Ọka. Ọkwa n'Ọka. Na ndị Ọka bụ n'ebe ọfisi Soludo dị. Ọ n'Ọka ni. Na ndị Ọka ka ọfisi ya dị. Now look at what is happening. Ndị Fulani na his own capital. Onwe ife omenwu, Ọka nwere ife omenwu by now. Ọka nwere. Ekpere anyị ji na-ekpe bụ ka a ghara ịnọkọta one day rita leta. Okay. Unizik dị ka ọ n'Ọka ka ọ dị na capital ebe ọ nọ. Mana ọ rapụrụ Ọka jee na main market na-agwa Fabia mepee ụbọchị Monday. This is what we are facing. We are our own problem. Anyị aka neturu anya anyị ka anyị chụbakene ndị a na-ede leta na-edegara community na be ndị Yoruba. Nsụka, Nsụka, Unizik ọ na Nsụka ka ọ dị. Unizik dị n'Ọka na and Ọka bụ capital of Anambra. Ebe a ka State House dị. And ebe a ka fajiri ife a. And ebe nwoke a na-eje agwa ndị main market, open your market na main market. Ọka bụ ife Ọka nwere. You just pray na edita dị akwụkwọ one day, because edita akwụkwọ nobody is coming to help you. Nobody. Ya ka anyị ji agwa gị USB declare dị kwuo akụwa aka ige ntị. Akụwa aka ige ntị. The news is na social media. Mana the news break into a ndị na-azụ open. We are losing money here. Ndị ya na-edegara akwụkwọ fa dị ekwu okwu business yo. Fa na-ekwu okwu ndụ fa. Ndị ya na-edegara akwụkwọ na Kwara. Imagine the audacity. We are coming. Nobody know where they are. All of a sudden, one night, we just see them. We are coming. We are coming. Just get ready. We are coming. We are coming. Farmer nwere ndị ọgba mgbọ, nwere ndị uwe ojii, nwee ife niile yet ebe a nọrọ na-ababa with they are coming. Everybody anọdụ na-egiri. Yeah. Ife kafa mkpa bụ business. We are very business people. We are very industrious. Ọ bụ nneke gị ma business. jee na kwara ka ikwu okwu business ka fa gwa gị na business adịghị more important than ndụ fa. Jee na kwara ka ike kwuo okwu business. Ọ bụ onye dị ndụ na-eme business. Ọ nọ na-agwa ndị main market, come and open. If you don't open, I take over your shop. Sorry.
In the northeast of England, my best friend Martins is Igbo. When I was getting married, my best man was Igbo Chuma. The guy who presented the toast at my wedding, late Chikyo Amobi, Igbo. I got a lot of Igbo friends. I have never had anything against the Igbo. Rather, there are a lot of my videos where I even apologize to the Igbos for the Middle Belt, standing against them in 1966 because the 1967 to 70 Civil War, because they've seen long time ago what we did not see. And even Nnamdi Kanu, he's been prophetic. I've watched some of his videos over time. He's been prophetic. He has seen for so long what we never saw until now. The lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, a lawyer, Ejamako, was my classmate in the law school. I was.
He have realized his mistakes. Not even the mistakes, so our own people empowered him or indigenous people, terrorists, because our own people. Household enemy, the very, very bad and dangerous. Household enemy. We must continue to open their otule. Follow us on Twitch. Messages of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the too raw. I'm on my YouTube. I'm on if I am. Now he have realized. Even on social media, we are formidable. But after now, you begin to cheaper. They are here. They are here. But few minutes ago, you are displaying how formidable you are. And I wonder by whether no one you come down. Listening for the fact. Apply wisdom. The program of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I replayed yesterday. That program that I replayed yesterday. One person called in and was advising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to conduct a seminar Nkuzi online for IPOB coordinators. You got to go. So immediately that person now suggested that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu accepted it. You got to know. Then that now brings my mind to if a USB declared within the Fanafana from homeland. If I conduct one seminar or something like that, people attended their class, their teachings. Amogosia fefe, amogosigasia fefe. Onye from Kaya amogosi Kelena TV. Let the person reach out to me. Any online course, online something. Let the person tell me, I want to learn more. But what do you have? There are some people that know everything. They don't want to join a class. They don't want to learn. They see it as an insult. But the next minute, you see the same people crying. Oh, they are here. Oh, they are. You were shouting, you were formidable. Why are we lying to ourselves? Why are we deceiving ourselves? I have said it countless times. I am a no so with the Bungog. About one reason I can yell so with the Bungog. That is it. Oko. I am a no. I ain't get Jiruche. Learn from the past. You must be strategic. This decentralization must be supported. Oh, we are formidable. We are formidable. One general central command. Next minute, I'm asking in Ebonyi State today. I'm asking in Enugu State tomorrow. Okay, Fulani camp are in Enugu, Agidi, near Oka capital. They are planning attack from there, from near the capital in Oka. But Soludo did nothing about it. This is the problems. Ekutoku decentralization. Oh, it cannot happen. We want it in general. You cannot. You don't go feed one. You no go feed one. All got really decentralized. Everybody family. And when the checkmate, you never from Oka or what if I had important, come and do your business. They don't even care how many people want it. They don't care. That is none of their business. So what when they match and they're capable and they no chichi, it will kikere you will align with a majority now and they support them. Because when you are doing that, they get with ego, gafo na brain again, with ego. But when you say it, yeah, Kelena TV, you are running propaganda. You are not a freedom fighter, you are a content creator. Brain again, you are a criminal freedom fighter. Criminal. You are only after money. You are only after money. Only after money. Nobody is paying Kelena TV apart from this super chat woman 9 with a little one and after from YouTube. Super chat of woman 9 supersede for YouTube with that. That is the truth. And the money is going now. This wife, how many wife we spend, how much wife we spend some months. Yeah. When you want to talk, oh, you are running propaganda. You cannot begin to display something. You are just displaying your strength. Everywhere, people will be making video shouting. If only one ammo tank is enough. I don't know one village now. The whole village are also. You don't know. Only one ammo tank, but one village now, the whole village go run. Then you wanna say, why can't you now use brain? No do. Our own, we hurriedly come online, call our people terrorists because we want to please Abuja. Immediately that happened, you just empowered some Congolians, the haters of Ndibo. You just empowered them. The haters of Igbo people that scattered all over Bongo, you empowered them to be calling our terrorists. You think you are dealing with the Homochinekes, likes of freedom fighters. You are dealing with Ndibos. But this one have used the same language using. He now realized saw need to apologize, and he is apologizing. Household enemy. She or he have seen na idea no not recognized. He register online. He apply for asylum. Household enemy have seen it, yet the household enemy have not said, thank God for this ID. If not, okay, if I ain't got a name, the difference between household enemy and the external enemy. Fine, or even about on social media. You want to show your strength. One more tank, but one village. The whole village go run. Only seeing the armor tank already, you don't run. Seeing it alone, you don't need. Some people that run away from the land of their ancestors now, our land. Not that name were all but troops, but common sense demand that they run. Troops, but common sense demand that they run. Food soldiers in battle obodo now, you go run. You did there when the Fiji, enough for more tank, now for trucks, on our battle at the village. The village I know before. If you troops, that alone get it. And the one thing about it, again we found for I got something again we found. That is why the word very, very important that you don't draw them. Nobody easy. In every problem, in every with which. But no, we are formidable. Oh, we are formidable. Oh, you never bought your child. The next minute, oh, they are here. Oh, what are they doing? They are bringing truck here. Hello. Hello. Household enemy, Ronjo. Listen, let's continue to listen to him. After playing it, I will play it again. If our people can get sense, okay, Nyaka.
This president, I was the president of the set of his set in the law school, the president of the Student Representative Council. So I never had anything against Indigo. Please, let's close the rank. Let's close the rank. You may have felt hurt for the fact that I described IPOB, but IPOB as a terrorist organization. I was just trying to make an analogy,
Helena TV, I'm not even angry with you. I'm not even going to be angry with anybody. But IPOB in the terror. I'm not going to be angry with them. Do you know why? Can they are our own people? You gotta go. Our own people can no fact. So if I want, if you want them to stop addressing you as such, that's your own people. Just like what this man is doing now. How about your own people, Korea? Many of them may be CNN today, so many of them is CNN. Many of them are China too. That thing they said is still affecting people. Yeah? Now, Margaret, if you think everything is all about money.
And it may be a misstatement, sort of, but sincerely, I believe in the agitation. I believe in their objective. Because if a country never shows that they like you, then you have to ask you have to call everyone to ask that we sit on the table to define our statehood. That's the truth of the matter. That is what the Fulanis have led us to in this country.
I na-ajụ o nwere ndị si na USB declared na ọ bụ chaja. Anyị wee na-ajụ ndị ahụ makwa na o nwere ndị na-enweta ID. O nwere ndị si na USB declared na Dr. Ngozi Orebeze na-ehead ya na ọ bụ terrorist. You know na? And the USB declared is testifying na document fa na-enyegasị ndị be anyị na ndị be anyị a ji enweta ọnọdụ n'ebe fa nọ. And ndị a that have misrepresented USB declared fa na-afọ ya ka ife fa kwugoro by now nothing. Mana mgbe fa ya ekwu okwu if that evil they which USB declared when it prevails. Oh, they are what they are doing to us here is not good. You see, even our declaration, even our ID, they are not accepting it. But no made the ID accept. Did you bother to say it out? Okay, realize that now they made the ID accept. Did you bother to apologize? The answer is no. Then what is your strength? That is your strength. We are our own problem. We are our own problem. News of Fulani na Unizik Adana. Ndị Igbo ọbụla onye ọbụla esone massive na uniform everybody don't hide. Mana ịmanjụ onwe gị mgbe ọbụla ndị a ga-emenwe ife na capital state capital. Ịma na ịtọrọ atọ na your village. State capital. Some of these dangers will be before us. We'll be pretending not seeing. State capital, like if I'm state capital. Oh, I'm following state capital. Oh, no market. If you don't open, I will going to take it. Like state capital. What if I am you sit at home, you will see how if I can. Obron and the Caribana, ndị kwara ọ bụ na asịpa sit at home 1 week ka Fulani niile nọ na befa pụọ. They are gladly going to proudly na nwanne sit at home ike ịlụ ọgụ abịara fa ga-sit at home na-agwọ ụra na fa ga-sit at home na-agwọ ụra. You don't know. Let's continue.
Because the Fulanis, for instance, they welcome their neighbors from Niger, from Chad, from Mali, and they see them as brothers more than me, the thief man.
They welcome their brothers from Chad all over African continent. They are seeing themselves as one. But all the only Igbo difficult, you welcome only Igbo. Watch why only Fulani. Like so many of them do. Oh, this Kelenda TV, look at him very well. He's a Fulani person. Yes, Kelenda TV, Jigawa. I was born in Jigawa Street, and I was born in Jigawa Street, and I grew up in Jigawa Street. I am a Jigawa person. What if also? Manande Fulani, they are calling the ones from all over Sahel. And I'm off a brother. Oh, come to come. And I'm off a brother. Oh, Rabu Fulani. And I will put it. Give it to her with give it to her very hot. Oh, Rabu Fulani. You are talking rubbish. That Rabu Fulani is issuing letter to Ojibo. Or where they are not asylum. Some people brain hand over. Oh, Rabu Fulani, show me the land where you are controlled, where you are in control. Show me where you are in control now. Stop complaining and making video. Oh, they are here now. You should be in control there. You should be in control. Oh, this online country. And then negative sensitization that you don't want to apply wisdom.
So we really had to define our statehood. So I'm a sympathizer of the agitation as much as I'm not a separatist. But I'm a sympathizer because I've been affected and I've seen what they've been fighting for.
He have been affected. Every Mongolian is a potential victim. Just wait. If nothing is done, every Mongolian is funny everywhere. Quickly, on a River State now. Quickly, on a Quara, in the Quara, not also. Everybody shut up. On a many everybody shut up. It is happening everywhere. On a many everywhere. Every Bulgarian is a potential victim. It does not matter. Oh, I'm Fulani, good and fine. You are a potential victim. Every Bulgarian. Every Bulgarian. Every Bulgarian. If nothing is done, this one. Even I call you only USB declare when they wear what it takes. Instant equal.
All the while, it's quite unfortunate where we are in Nigeria.
Okay.
Otherwise, a very blessed nation, our diversity should be our strength.
Exactly.
But a certain section of people.
Not welcome. Welcome. Then if you na your state, you may welcome Syrian Neoria. On to according to our good and deals I buy scatter. Everybody know into according. On when dress in a garbage dress, yeah, from your state to another state now. That's your dressing alone. Farmer gave this and the Aganeke Negeka, then go just greet you. Mana, what do you have? They scattered everywhere with the airway. It make it a bow motor. And I to do woo. Nane buying. You know, go name a boss now. You know, go name a boss. And I see our own ego. And when do Gunabo, no one, ego has to wait. I will pay money. On your buying, but on your buying, but the conductor, never on your buying, but money. The conductor mission. You could see we get the next day, I know, rap of a fire over. What I know in social media. All the preacher, they hear them in a real life. You are formidable. What do you find them in social media? All we go get happen running. Ndugunabo, Baramoto. And Ego with Onike, Ndibo. Nataki the Ndibo, everywhere you go, you guys wait. Wait, man. Everywhere you go. I think wait, man. And I tell Ndibo, Nego moto. If I'm not here, Nani will happen. And I tell Ndibo Ego with Anyare. Whoever Nduguna, who Mazi the 18. And I know wait, man. They know. And not after the money. They both the driver, both the conductor, is here for you. Monobro ya park in motor, safari to Mobana factory over. Obronya ya Gabriana Diego. And I to for the thing. What is happening in real life on ground, ditch from what we are seeing online. Oh, we are formidable. Yeah. What if any teacher? I am telling you, if any teacher from what is happening in real life, I put call across. No, nobody get out. Somebody told me that. I told the person, na if I happen to was ready, Ima youth, name if I vibrant youth, that age of 18 to 20. I have youth, bro. I am there, I can't catch them young. And that's not pay go for quickly. Never I am Siano go. And I'm not mad na be go do you for quickly. They no pay. No be said they no pay. You gotta go. No be said they would not let her pay. But if you're never get out, what if you get, what on you? Ebe ọ bụla ndị ugwu zuru ebuọ na ịtọ fa na-ekwechiri ya ozugbo kwechisi ike na-aba na ebe anyị ka m na-abaghị ya. But somebody can come and threaten ndị nwe afịa. I'm going to lock it. Nothing will happen. Ya jene ya ebe ndị ugwu na-azụ afịa, jene ya je kwuo ya ntu a na-eji eriri na-ekechisi afịa na jene ya ebe ndị ugwu na-azụ afịa je kechie ka ị nweta kọọnụ from Abuja. Jee ebe fa na-azụ afịa ka ike kechisie ya. I walk in the phone now. They no go even cross there. Talk more of image here. Who born you? I call you. We declared our own terrorists, and you want other people to not call you terrorists. They
want to rule over all of us, want to dominate, and their dominance was not a dominance for good, it's a dominance for evil, as has been proven over and over and over again. So please, guys, let's close the ranks. Let's close the ranks. We have a mutual enemy at this point. We shouldn't relapse or relax. We shouldn't continue to create a gap between us.
Thank you. You are an upright man. I know you calling IPOB terrorists, indigenous people of Biafra. It was not intentional. Something made you to say what you said. And the Kende marriage were then actually so now with terrorists offer but if you were Mane Patagokwa now apologize to the by Kafamata Kafamata na Udod. Listening to him uninterrupted. So some of you come and blame me. Oh, you see, we are formidable. He is begging us. Okay, guys, I'm not formidable here. They talk and hear. What if he mean? What if he mean? Even if I listen.
Hello. So yesterday I watched a heartbreaking video of a kidnapped by Fulani terrorists. They kidnapped their victim the way they were just gruesomely torturing that victim. It's so heart-wrenching to watch. This is a guy who never did anything to them. They just abducted him on the highway and took him to the forest, and look at the way they were gruesomely torturing in a very horrific manner, in the most undignified manner, just like that.
The only thing I am able we come online, we make mad. Oh, our angels, so our angels, so our angels, so nobody is bringing money. Nobody's. But you must be strategic so that they will take a. The person refused to account for it, and you see our people supporting him. The person refused to give account of that money. Tomorrow you expect people to continue to contribute money again in the name of what? You must be strategic so that you have to take the Ghana to accountability. The only thing you want is to bring money. You read the money where you know kanga. Oh, bring money, bring money. Don't ask. Don't ask. It wasn't so. It must not continue like that now. Bring money, and we must be strategic. I get decentralized. It decentralized, yeah. Each state, at each state. In fact, the level of decentralization we have to fight you, to empower any sector. The level of decentralization we have grassroots. Each state got it decentralized. When each state ya na again we go NDC na the state. No, ka onye ọbụla na-enweta ego ya na-akpa. Ị chọrọ igbucha achị ya ụmụ aja. Ị chọrọ igbucha achị anyị. Ị chọrọ igbucha achị anyị. You want to know everything. Why wouldn't I know everything? If I am a member of IPOB, I want to know everything. Oh. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I know? Ị chọrọ ka mma. Ị chọrọ ka na-ese n'elu. Na ife a na-akọwa bụ na abịa na East State a na-agbaisiri onye ọbụla ego ya. Onye ọbụla na-ewere ego ya na akaụntụ. By so doing, morale onye ọbụla, obi onye ọbụla, something like that will make you to be dedicated to this very cause. Mana mgbe ọbụla ya na-enye onye your loyalty goes to onye a na-enye gị ego. Your loyalty goes to him. You want to be friends to him. You want to speak good of him. You want to represent him well. Do you know why? Because you know that if you misrepresent him, so you want to be loyal to him. I had asked what I saw you in Naaman with rights. Naaman support people. No, that is not what we are saying here. They want to subject you, okay? Be loyal to them. The same thing I said that we are running away from. Tomorrow problem ada. Manana apunyo gwana obey going. Okay, my own loyal to because people are now you see that people be loyal to ego instead of being loyal to the cause. But anybody that bring money, the person become a freedom fighter and the right channel. And you tell me that some people is serious than natural. Yeah? Anybody that bring money become right channel to listen to. And you tell me that some people is serious. They are not real. That is the simple truth. They only want money. Anybody you see that anybody that bring money becomes the right channel. Look at it very, very well. There is something. Anybody that bring money, anywhere money come from, we no longer reject money. That is our problem. Some families now, some mothers don't even care. Their girl child, they get ego. Take your mother out. Go to mother, everything. The mother will not ask. If I never forget to eat money, you no ask you how the money come. Eat money. The thing. And then they can now spread. Now by almost every organization. Enjoy money, don't ask. Never we no longer ask the source. If I had interested, that is why no when I know anybody that bring money becomes right channel. Truth have departed from them. That makes them human have left them. Truth have departed from them. More to the point when they becomes right channel. Right channel. The worst part of it. Contribution in the Bible. The post of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze have driven many crazy. We are coming there after this program. I'm coming again for program of Imam Madabo. After Imam Madabo, we come again with the post of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. So this is our people. Anybody that bring money like this struggle, right channel, if we put you very, very, very dangerous. But with ego atụtara atụta, ego ndị be anyị tụtara. So if you take money because I'm right on it because tomorrow those that is contributing the money, they will see that you are lying. They will not bring money again and go and where you are. Not that no one with his own money. You can be collecting such money where we are now made the right thing. If the person is giving you his own money or her own money, you know that this one is not genuine. Money not based on not his or her own personal money. That one the understandable. But you know fully well they go on contribution based on the money got the money the money tomorrow those that is empowering him by giving him money, they will stop bringing the money. And what will now happen? That is the simple truth. But the most honorable thing to do is to stand with the stand with the right channel. You may be hungry today, but tomorrow because of truth. You will stand there. That is why I joke that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they should embrace USB declared. If that happens, if over I man over if I am rising sun and down sun on a ganopa, when I negotiate. Oh, when I am now. That is the truth. That is human for you. That is human for you. Man, obrona abatanwo na USB declared now. Enye the announcement. Onye obona mata wa afu na agbakọta go ọnụ contribution ga na abịa. Go bribu. Ichana this separation, ichana you no go bring any progress. You no go bring it. But those that is benefiting from that contribution, they don't want something like that to happen. They don't want. But that's small thing they are getting. No when I told them, Eggman, when they were shouting, hey, Briggy, I told them, this government, you are going to run it with your own money. Immediately they go for Eggman ran away and begin to shout, oh, this my organ. I know you were not capable though. I know, I don't even know why you become the APM. Because they got the others. Over there, going to be one whole day for, or do you receive thousands of dollars? Or do you receive if we are telling our people to stand with the truth, I tell them that even I put at the super chat. I'm not a super chat. In fact, under Mazi and Joko, no game Mazi and Joko can know where matter na super chat. And the Kelena TV app go ga. Robo truth place on a more than man than fear. God is going to place it in the heart of man to come and support you. That is the truth. If you stand on the truth, God is going to raise men to come and support you. Those your small needs, you cannot solve it. Stand on the truth. They were busy collecting $1,000. How many men on ground have received $1,000? How many? Yeah. How many? Now listen to it. This is our brother. Household enemy that have seen the idea have any of them said anything? Or they want to tell me that they have not had it from Kelena TV that our brother came here to testify. Na idea no. Okay, fine over here. But if I just talk anything about him, then Kelena TV. Oh, Kelena TV is running propaganda. Oh, that idiot. That Fulani boy. But this good one, no. They don't go share it. They don't go, they can never. They are driven, they are coming from the place of hate. Listen to this.
That's because they needed money. Ransom. This is part of the agenda we talk about. These guys, they infiltrated all the forests in Nigeria. And I keep telling everyone who listens that everybody is a potential victim as long as we're in Nigeria, because they may kidnap you anywhere. You may think you are just moving on the road that is safe, and they may just bust out of the bush and take you to their den and then torture you and subject your family members to intense trauma. So yesterday I watched that with so much disdain, but the truth of the matter is that is the reality of what we're facing. These guys have infiltrated our forest, and it's an agenda. If it is not an agenda, I'm telling you, the elders of these guys will call them to order.
Aga na-agwa gị, a na-agwa gị na ihe aba agenda na fa nọ n'ime ọfịa niile. Ụfọdụ ndị Igbo na-aga na we are formidable, the next minute itiwe mkpu. Ihe a na demands that na ga-agbakọta ọnụ. Ọ bụrụ amaghị ihe ya bụrụ. Ị na-afụ no danger. Ị nọ ebe ị nọ. Nọrọ na your high horse. You don't want to come down there. Nah, let them be doing what they are doing. Later they must come. Who is fooling who? If they issue letter, now your village, nothing where you go do. What if you get man? What if you get? You no go do anything. And then letter na your village, you no go do anything. You no fit do anything. You don't fit. We are formidable. And then letter in your village, you cannot do anything. Now is the time. Now is the time to unite with Ndene Kwezioku, who USB declared. Ndene go the end of my unquo. Ndene is stranded. Ndene for Ndene identity. Instead of uniting with them, they must come to us. Don't worry, remember where you are. When they will issue statements that they are coming to that village, it is not Kelena TV home. When they come, they are not coming to my home alone. The only people that will come to my home is those that is after Kelena TV, those freedom fighters. It is them that will come direct to my home. But when all these Fulanis have they are letter now, they are writing to village. That is the good part of it. Anything that happened to in my home now, on the they will ask and come direct. But when the Fulanis want to write a letter, they are writing to the whole village. So if you are in that village, when that letter comes, on what if you get you will not do anything. On what if you get we have time unite with everybody for majority no. Everybody for truth no. Unite with them. Okay, and obi ike ndị be anyị eweta ego ego a ebu ibu onwe ife eji eme na-eme ya a na-aga recognition ọ na-aga ọ bụrụ ezie ịghọtago na mana no na let them stay there onye ọbụla na-azụ isi ya onye ọbụla na-azụ isi ya onye ọbụla na-azụ isi enwe ya n'ọdịdị ya na.
They come from families, and even those of them who came from neighboring countries like Niger Republic, who were brought in by the likes of Buhari and the likes of El Rufai and the likes of the Al Makura and Lafia in the build-up to 2015 election. Yeah, we will continue to see.
Please do well and follow us on Twitch. Do well and follow us on Twitch. Very important. One of my messages Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na dị too raw and other adị mma na YouTube. Other adị mma na YouTube. So going forward, I'm gonna stream some of his broadcasts. We'll be replaying it on Twitch. Ka ihe anyị ji agachighị azụ ka ọ dịkwa fresh. Ife a na-eme na okwu onye 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. Okwu onye many years ago. Today it is happening. That his word is fresh, very fresh before us. Have we learned anything from it? Nothing. that is why I consider you may not like it. We're going to be good with the plan. If any now 10 years ago, okay, today the thing is fresh. Have we learned anything from it? Nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ekwu n'ife a 10 years ago. All the very fresh today. Have we learned anything from it? We have learned nothing. The same saboteur as ya no 10 years ago. I can have a saboteur as today. I know since from Benue. I can have the opportunity today. Have we learned anything? The answer is no. So we will continue to play it. Ghana the French until all history until we learn our lessons.
They brought this guy, Almakuru and Lafia particularly was saying, in Nasarawa State, was saying they are foreign hunters. So you see, those of them who brought them, they know them. They've never looked at the Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto needed to call these guys to order and then impose fatwa on anybody who breached his order to stop this nonsense. But they can't because it's an agenda. And the kidnappers, they kidnap to raise money so that they can continue to buy more arms. And so in the national...
Rumor na-aga everywhere na social media. Na some ife eji eme mmanwụ. Na nwere ndị na-abịa nyafe isiwe ya afịa where the money na-eme enjoyment. Look at ndị be anyị now. Ndị a na-ekwu ihe a chọrọ ịnara gị obodo gị. Some days ago they were busy displaying. And do you know the funny part of it? When our people look those things, they know that these things cost money. You gotta go. Manafa Jiegofa, nego bosses, AGM campaign. Nego bosses, city boys. You gotta go. Literally, and nego if AGM mount. You gotta go. The very good if AGM mount, get in a chair, get no go easy. By go kukuma. Go kukuma. Those things. Ndị anya were ego na-egoro bọs eji eme campaign. Ndị a na-eburu ndị mmadụ na-ere ezi ego ba ji egoro ife eji eme mmanwụ, ife fa ji ijiji afọ eme accomplish their mission. Anyị nọrọ na-ego bọs eji eme campaign. Anyị nọrọ anyị nwere this man already. Show me your man. I'm less man. You know, never edit a letter. It will affect everybody. That's just the truth. Kelena TV, what am I saying? If I ain't a woman, what's up in the letter? Oh, now the whole village. Everybody go down. You gotta go. Everybody got awesome. Not be only Kelena TV. So the earlier you do the right thing, better for you. That is the truth. Fane kolunde mmadụ na-anarụ ego. Ndị nke a na fadị akwụnitas. Ndị nke a na-ego bọs eji eme city boys. Eji eme campaign. Then by 2027 now, emegide campaign with city boys ya. Ha rigorokwa. Ibido na akwụ ụgwọ tax. Ibido na akwụ tax. Mana ndị nọ n'ime ọfịa adịgo so empowered nke bụ na nwere ife gbasara na tax. In fact, ijekwa iwepụta ego iji enye bandit. Amai nọọsụ tax from ego ahụ ijiri ewepụta na bank ya na-enye bandit. Ọ bụrụkwa na asị onye bandit ji na ị na-agbagharị na-ere ezi ego iji akwụ bandit na gọọmenti ga-enye gị tax free na-enye gị the money tax free. Mba, gọọmenti ga-ataxkwa gị n'ime ego ahụ ị na-ebugere bandit n'ime ọfịa. Ịtakịrịla. That is the truth. Never ewerela ọkụ ịtakịrịla. So I make the campaign the city boys here now by 2027. You gotta go farigro febidozi with us. You got now with full force. So bandit jidegi now. Ijapaja want to go either bandit for your own freedom. Government here with us there. They don't send you a message. Then you bring the bandit in the morning. Bandit yamanti in the morning na bank. You know Bulgaria the mafia. Where they are go to walk. Oje colleague. Go where they raise more money. I don't know if I am communicating. God help me. I am just a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Who's your man catching a kindness? And the city boys. Or did not at the happen the same time. And I was Monday about my wife. And I had to boss his saka. And I had to boss his saka. You know, no go about video. In fact, the girl will go boss. Video I for by that period. The girl will go boss. You go that if a German Basilica or there, Manamba. No go kuchiri. Ne go on with a German mount. Never any global boss and you make a pen. So your pen is their gain. This pen in Agabigana, you know that it has nothing to do with them. By next year, more than that, put together this pen now and it increases the pen. By next year, the pen, your pen will increase. More than they are not to buy. Then when that happens, in the iPhone name is the boys now, they will be gaining. So your pen, your future pen, will become their almighty gain. Fana Zara Obato Zuara. I have going to see Zuara. What kind of all this name be when as a bato? Ndocha no na aza do modi afa. Anya na emegeri. Ndi ocha no na aza odi afa. Ndi ocha no na aza si ụmụ afa. Yet anyị sị na anyị chọrọ ime ife, anyị chọrọ ịdị discipline. Anya na aza sa. Na-ekwugeri. Listen to this man.
National Bureau of Statistics stated that in their 2023 to 2024 report that these guys raised over 3.3 trillion naira in ransom within a year.
In an year, 3 trillion. 3 trillion within 1 year. 3 trillion. Iji ego atụta ego nye gị ma akaụntụ tụọ atụtakwana ego nye gị inye ndị gị na ha n'ọrụ isi izie ya ka ọtụgasị dị mmadụ 3 trillion under 1 year. You nwere the money. Edebe that money ị ga-erezi nwe ya in 1 year. Fundraising atụta nye gị mismanage 3 trillion. Ọzọ Igbo ndụ one of Igbo land. A na-akụ ya ọbụla akụkọ. Yet ndebe anya na-ahụ Buhari nọrọ n'ọchịchị apụta agwa ndị Igbo ọ Buhari bụ onye je nye onye Igbo ọchịchị. Your pain is their gain. Ọ Buhari bụ onye je nye onye Igbo ọchịchị. Na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ Buhari o mere onye je nye onye Igbo ọchịchị again. Buhari achịcha na rituo onye Igbo ebe ka efere ya were pụọ ọchịchị. Jagaban arịgo ya na-agwa gị na Jagaban bụ onye mere inclusive governance na ọya mere tigasịrị ndị Igbo n'ọrụ. A na-agwazi gị na nwoke Rivers ha jizi ọnụ ha agwa gị na nwoke Rivers na-ekwu na ya abụghị onye Igbo isi nwoke Rivers na ọ bụ onye Igbo na onye tigasịrị ndị Igbo n'ọrụ. Hello, a na-agwazi gị na ọgwa Jagaban na-enyezi onye Igbo ọchịchị ọzọkwa your pain is their gain. Ị chọbeghị ịma ife ịtụta ego atụtanye ndị a akọ the money. Onye nyekwara ego ọ pụtara nwa to God na-enye ya the money. The reason o ji agụ to God maybe because na akwụnyere the money na akaụntụ o provide. If ike n'ife ga-agosi anyị something and anyị ga na-agba ọsọ ntu a and learn our lessons at the point of ịgba ọsọ kata mgbe aka anyị ji na regret. Just like as I was saying yesterday, we need some certain things ka ọ na-eme so that they will be like, USB declared. Why did you wear for the USB declared? Why did you wear? I regret it. What am I saying? God forbid that terrorist. I reject it. I like where I stay. Myself and the stay one place. What if I to now? You know my prayer always is let to number win 2027. Back at the thing you are very hard. Very hard. We are going to learn the hard way. We will learn the hard way.
That's about $2 billion for goodness sake. That's more than
$2 billion ka ha raised for 1 year. $2 billion ka e raised under 1 year. Oh yeah, karịkwa ya. Ihe a just statistics. In 1 year, $2 billion. Eweta fundraising $10,000. No full share the money. Na-enye other the crews $1,000 for $400. They will be singing his praises. $10,000 ka enye na onye Igbo. Anyị agaghị Igbo. Ndị ereziele as no $2 billion in 1 year. Nye onye Igbo $1,000. Or the village. Or bribe the village. With $1,000. You know, onye Igbo bribe the village. You're good. I love you. Buhari na Abia president. Buhari will give you president. And nobody is asking question. You want Abuja to ask them question. They are working for Abuja. They came, Buhari boy again, Igbo ọchịchị. So he got query Muhammad Buhari. Onwe onye ọzọ ga-enye onye Igbo ọchịchị n'aka. Ọ dị as if na Buhari na-enyere ya ọchịchị n'aka. Enyere Buhari ọchịchị n'aka. Weak men. When they talk, you know that they are very weak. Buhari enyere ya ọchịchị. Ọchịchị bụ nga a na-alụrụ ya ọgụ. Ị ga-adịrị dị elu ọgụ. Ị ga-aba mba. Enyere Buhari ọchịchị n'aka. Onye enyere ya. All of them threatened everybody. Rigoro dia. Jagaba na anyị fụrụ ihe a enyere ya n'aka. Enyere ya n'aka. Ọ bara mgbe o bubutere ego. Ọ na-know his tongue. Ọ na-spend ego na-aga everywhere. Nwanne anyị nwoke a na-aga mkpesa. I am going to. It is you people that is fighting me now that will benefit you. Ọ ife ọ na-agwafa ka obi dịkwafa mma. Jagaba na-ewere ike nara ya ọchịchị. Ọnọdụ. Also, I'm not as if no, before we go 2027. Oh, anybody that say that our vote will not count, we will count the person. Also, I'm not tough somehow. As if no, before we go 2027 now, I'm a giant. Those people that is campaigning now after each election, they go all over the first spend for campaign. Federal government in the issue now retire from for the money. So when we get a campaign now, over the first spend 100 million. How will you get the federal government has spent the 1 billion? A warfare. Also, the popular talk from 2027 everybody. You cannot even wait. 2027. Anybody can get account to account where? What's on the go money for you know? Tomorrow now will be a body boss. Okay. Total 1,000 2 billion in 1 year, $2 billion. The only boy $1,000 already whole village.
than the budget of many countries in Africa. $2 billion within a year.
Within a year, Kahari is $2 billion. Just only about $10,000. Wagen na Biafra, years week. About year now, Wariala village, general chieftaincy title. You got to go. But you want some dollars in the envelope. Gala government house state here. You got to go. Before money or Chaban to say make campaign. I'm a member of state house. Because someone know you must become a politician before where you feel it. Yeah? Yes, some gangsters the money, they cannot give account of it. At times, many of them say, I can't share the money if I were and doesn't do one. You tell me now that is serious. $2 billion carried in 1 year without tax.
So where does it go? They buy arms to commit more crimes, to infiltrate the country more, to continue to gain grounds, take over communities, dominate. And so this brings me to an aspect of my discussion in my last interview on Channel TV. I want to take this opportunity to offer an unreserved apologies to my Igbo friends all over the world. You know, in the strategy of warfare, when you face a common enemy, like the way all of us do face the Fulani terrorists as a common enemy, we really need to bridge the gap. We really need to close the rank and come together to fight that common enemy. The Fulani terrorists are proving that they're the common enemy of all Nigerians, not just Tiv, not just Igbo or Birom or Angas or Magavul or the tribes of Southern Kaduna, but also to the Hausas who hosted them. So they are common enemies. And so I really want to offer this unreserved apology to the Igbos who may have misinterpreted my my comments when I offered an interview to channels wherein I stated that IPOB in the Southeast is a terrorist organization. I did that within the context of my interview when I was trying to categorize violent crimes, the kind of violent crimes we have. We have violent crimes of kidnapping, armed robbery, banditry, terrorism, genocide, you know, and I listed the example of Southeast as that's the IPOB as part of a terrorist group, maybe because they were designated by the court in Nigeria as a terrorist organization. You know, it is a truism that is exactly what happened. But do I believe that
court bụ ndị mere ya kwenụrụ ka ọ na-akọwara gị na ife o kwuru na ya kwuru ya based on ife court kwuru ka ndị puchuru the agenda na court ọ ndị be anyị isi he is apologizing. How about those people ụmụ ndị be anyị kpọrọ gị kedo for apologize yala? The answer is no.
they are a terrorist organization? No, I don't think, because I believe in the agitation. As much as they carry out some condemnable acts from time to time, but I believe in the sole mission, because we have to look at what gave rise to that agitation: the impunity, the injustices in the land, the inequality in the land. That is, so I share this common agitation, as much as I believe in the oneness of Nigeria to an extent. I believe that we must speak as a people. The unity of Nigeria, I believe, is negotiable. Because the people torturing us in this country, taking our country backward, they do not really believe in the oneness of Nigeria.
Okay.
That is the Fulani terrorists and their sponsors. They do not believe. The northern oligarchs do not believe. And that is why they could have a parallel legal system, the Sharia, that is standing side by side with the Nigerian legal system. So that cannot be what is obtainable in a secular country like ours. So I do believe that we have to talk, and that is the agitation in the Southeast. For many of those who really accuse me of being anti-Igbo, no, I am not anti-Igbo, because look, some of my best friends are Igbo. When I was in Newcastle as a student in the northeast of England, my best friend Martins is Igbo. When I was getting married, my best man was Igbo, Chuma. The guy who presented the toast at my wedding, late Chikio Amobi, Igbo. I got a lot of Igbo friends. I've never had anything against the Igbo. Rather, there are a lot of my videos where I even apologize to the Igbos for the Middle West, standing against them in 1966, because in 1967 to 70 Civil War, because they've seen.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Long time ago, what we did not see. And even Nnamdi Kanu, he's been prophetic. I've watched some of his videos over time. He's been prophetic. He has seen for so long what we never saw until now.
Okay.
The lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, a lawyer, Ejamako, was my classmate in the law school. I was his president. I was the president of the set of his set in the law school, the president of the Student Representative Council. So I never had anything against Indigo. Please, let's close the rank. Let's close the rank. You may have felt hurt for the fact that I described IPOB, but IPOB as a terrorist organization. I was just trying to make an analogy, you know, and it may be a misstatement, sort of, but sincerely, I believe in the agitation. I believe in their objective, because if a country never shows that they like you, then you have to ask for you have to call everyone to ask that we sit on the table to define our statehood. That's the truth of the matter. That is what the Fulanis have led us to in this country. Because the Fulanis, for instance, they welcome their neighbors from Niger, from Chad, from
Why room
Nigeria,
in the
and they see them as brothers more than me, the thief man.
huh?
So we really have
It's
to
well.
define
God
our
is in
statehood.
control. Thank you.
So I'm a sympathizer of the agitation, as much as I'm not a separatist. But I'm a sympathizer because I've been affected and I've seen what they've been fighting for all the while. It's quite unfortunate where we are in Nigeria. We are otherwise a very blessed nation. Our diversity should be our strength. But a certain section of people want to rule over all of us, want to dominate, and their dominance was not a dominance for good, it's a dominance for evil, as has been proven over and over and over again. So please, guys, let's close the ranks. Let's close the ranks. We have a mutual enemy at this point. We shouldn't relapse or relax.
Problem Bongolians and their politicians so all these people that is busy eating now, you cannot hear them say anything. They are busy enjoying money. Again,
We shouldn't continue to create a gap between us. Let's close the rank and see how together we can join our hands and defeat this common enemy. God bless all of us.
thank you. Now let us go back to the program of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw it coming.
Have been given to them, EU, UK, everybody. What have they been doing with it? Admittedly, yeah, they are buying a few weapons for them, but the bulk of the army are in Iguacha, protecting Wike, looking for who to arrest in the middle of the night. DSS is busy abducting people, whereas the DSS has never been to Niger State to abduct any bandit before. They are doing show of force in the east. And you know, our God is a miraculous God. The God of we Biafrans is miraculous, marvelous. And God said to them, okay, since you have chosen to be disturbing the peace of my children, you will have no peace where you come from. Because there are soldiers in the Nigerian army from Niger State. There are people in the police and the army from Benue. I want to ask them how they're actually feeling tonight. Maybe they posted you to Gwagwalada, or maybe they posted you to somewhere in Yola. But your village is under siege. You are in the army, you are in the police, you are from Niger State. You have no village to go back to anymore because it's been taken over by the Fulani Janjaweed. And you're busy serving the zoo called Nigeria. That was what we told you from the beginning. If you believe in one Nigeria, you have signed your own death warrant. It is only a matter of time. Only a matter. And what is paining me is that when the future generations will suffer the stupidity and, should I call it, arrogance of the likes of Obasanjo and Tinubu, they will long be dead before then. They will be dead. The mess they will leave behind for their children. Oh my God in heaven. Unbelievable. In fact, let me say unfathomable. This is happening in the 21st century before our eyes. No major news network will carry it. Can you imagine a country where a sizable chunk of the population, even the landmass, is under siege by one particular group of people? Only
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think the sound is back now. The sound is back now. The sound is back now. It's back now. It's back now. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now, problem mfugoro n'ime okwu nwere onwe a among ndị by they will be making good move with wrong document. They will choose to be making good moves with wrong document. Hatred cannot allow them to go and get the right document from Ndodinaka or align with them. They will choose to be making good move with wrong document. Very sad indeed.
Only one group of people making our lives a misery. And instead of us to rise up and say, enough of this rubbish. Oh, can you calm down? Let's save our country. The more you say you want to save Nigeria, the more you are putting your own life in danger. Because they are coming. They have 2 years to complete this very job. We have been stopping them, holding the line. I don't know for how long you expect us to do this. I have no idea for how long you expect us to keep holding the line. For how long, I ask you. Now, this is the Niger State. There is no army. There is no army anymore. The communities are now asking them, what offense? They're asking the Nigerian army, what offense did we commit? That the federal government of Nigeria neglected us and left us in the hands of bandits, because they left you in the hands of their fellow bandits. Because there are bandits inside us rock. Banditry is not just if you're on the roadside, no, with AK-47, no. And I've asked Nigerians this time and time again. Nobody has been able to answer my question. 2 things. Does Nigeria have immigration officers that carry guns? I think that says yes. Nigeria has also customs. Is that correct? Yes. There is one pertinent question I want Nigerians to ponder over and over and over again. All these so-called Fulani bandits from the Sahel, so we are told, wielding AK-47 assault rifles. Who gave it to them? It's a very simple question. If you are saying that these are foreign bandits, that means they must have crossed the border with their AK-47 assault rifles. Is that correct? Which means there is no border control or check in the north, which on its own is an impeachable offense. That's number 1. Let us assume that they did not come in with any weapons. They didn't cross the border with any weapons. Who gave it to them when they arrived in Nigeria? Any day, these intellectuals, any day, these sophisticated morons from the West, intellectuals from the East, any day, these 2 groups of idiots can answer that question. If at all, they can address it. Believe you me, their eyes will open. I don't want you to suffer yourself. I don't want you to strain yourself. I don't want you to over-labor your brain. Ask yourself this question. How did they get the weapons with which they have been sacking the villages in the north? Who gave it to them? Any day you answer that question, you will understand what the Fulani Janjaweed has in store for you. But I'm not expecting some of you to understand or even attempt to answer these questions, because I feel sorry for you. Your brain cells are not developed well enough to appreciate the depth of the mess you're in. That was the reason why we embraced slavery. That was the reason why some of us ran to the white man when the white man came. That was the reason why we sustained colonialism. That was the reason why now fellow black people like Obasanjo and Tinubu, they are the ones sustaining neo-colonialism. There is nothing original about the way we reason and the way we think. And that is very, very troubling. Ask yourself this question. Every time bandits are in Benue, they are in Zamfara, they are in Taraba, they are in Yobe, they are in Burning Kebi, everywhere. Ask yourself this question. Did the weapons did it fall from heaven? Somebody gave it to them. Who is that person? Any day you ask yourself this question, you will come up with one inescapable conclusion. That conclusion is that those who are in power today in Nigeria are the ones that gave the weapons to their fellow Fulani murderers from the Sahel. They have come in. The controller of immigration did not resign, because in any country that has conscience, the first question the House of Assembly, should I say the National Assembly, should ask is this: how did they come in with weapons? If they brought the weapons in, that means that the Comptroller General of Immigration must resign. Whoever is in charge of customs must resign for the dereliction of duty. Because if they were actually policing the borders of the North very well, there is no way that these people could have smuggled in or come in with their AK-47 and all other forms of assault weapons with which they have made the lives of ordinary indigenous people a misery. Now, let us assume that they came into the country without these arms. Somebody gave it to them. And if you look at it, it's all military grade, or should I say military issue rifles that they're using. All of you were there when El Rufai was organizing with Buratai to drop weapons for Fulani bandits, or should I say Fulani terrorists in the forest. That means that the entire chain of Army High Command in Nigeria should resign. But of course, they are Fulani. Nobody's resigning. But they want me to castigate Reverend Father Mbaka for calling for the removal of a dead man. Of course, he's dead. The mask-wearing Buhari who's in Asrok. You want me to condemn Mbaka? Yes. But no immigration top official has ever resigned for allowing Fulanis to bring weapons into the country through the northern borders. They are customs chief, they haven't resigned. Their army chiefs, they have not resigned. Nobody can tell us till today, how did the Fulani get lay their hands on weapons from where? At least we make our own. And we know they cannot make their own. They emasculated the Hausa people who can produce guns. We know they got it from somewhere. Any day you answer that very question, the next morning you'll be calling for the dissolution of Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth, if you understand what I've been suffering. In Niger State, they're suffering. In Niger State, they're in a mess. They have neglected them. Now they're crying to the government of the zoo. They are now appealing to the federal government. Please come to our aid, oh, bring back the security personnel you took away to avoid further bloodshed of the innocent. No, they are no more doing Operation Show of Force. They are, protecting the Sarakin Fulani, hopes of them. And people are dying. Have you ever asked yourself, what are the priorities of this very government of the zoo? What are their priorities? Only then will you know that all of you are in one almighty mess. That is number one. People don't know what they're in for. There was a tweet by a Janjaweed, a Fulani man, because they're all Janjaweed. If you're from there, you're Janjaweed to me. This man tweeted about what the mask wearing, or should I say, Garabashev is now the new president. But some of you are very daft. In a country where there is a raging crisis, your president cannot address you live. You come, you lament, you complain. You come, you lament, you complain every blessed day. You claim you have a president who cannot address you on any topic, any issue live anymore. Never. And all of you accepted it. And you want me to regard you as a human being living in a Republican democratic setting. You claim you have the republic. You claim you practice democracy. The person you claim you voted for is there, cannot address you in a time of crisis. Then when is he going to address you? To tell you that the Fulanis are playing with all of you. They are playing with you. And I should say that the reason why they have succeeded so far is because of the deference we have for authority and for elders. But all that nonsense has to come to an end anyway. It must and should come to an end. It must and should come to an end. Do you know what the Fulani told Autumn, a TV man from Benue? If you want us to stop killing your people, you must give us Rugga. And some of you don't know what Rugga means. Rugga means exactly the same thing that the Fulanis did to Hausa people when they came into Gobert, the present-day Sokoto state. Sokoto, the name is Gobert, G-O-B-I-R. They came to Gobert. They said, oh, we want our own Fulani settlement, our own Rugga. That was how they started. Fulani quarters. From there, as they said, till today, the rest is now history. They swallowed the Hausa race and rendered Hausa useless. The only thing the Hausa people have is just their language. Everything else is gone. Their ingenuity, their industry, their creativity, everything, even their humanity. Fulani even took away Hausa humanity. Because a Hausa person is a nice person. I believe the nicest group of people in the zoo called Nigeria. Very nice. decent, humble, and truthful. A typical Hausa man is decent, humble, and truthful. Even Fulani took that away from them. Do you know they are saying to Governor Autumn of Benue State, give us land, or we continue to kill you? Don't take my word for it. I'll read it out for you. This is the statement from the president to the victims of the genocide. Adopt Rugga if you want peace in Benue, Buhari tells Autumn. And you wake up in the morning and you say you're a Nigerian. This is our country. Let's salvage our country. Where people you claim you voted for are telling you, give us your land or we kill you. No, not we kill you. We will continue to kill you. And we do, we write, we rant, we talk, we go to sleep. We eat more the next day. Oh, what's that one that is red? They say it gives blood, it gives oxygen to blood. I don't know what they make it. Or you drink blue kutu or fradununu, you go to sleep. The next day, there's some rubbish. Oh, they're killing us. President, do something. He's in the country. In the evening,
yes, program ma wopia na YouTube. Mana ifa ga je ku without wish. Akama amara kwantu nke asi aro. Just like I said, onye abana ma okwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to si ade raw. And if I have a phone die and like and other as Igbo. If one as Igbo. So I'm for now with the other if I'm and there gaga. And I'm work with you on YouTube. Cause they go the only na Twitch. Can we monitor YouTube camera? But I will be coming on YouTube immediately. Immediately this program finishes. I'll be live like YouTube because a whole lot is happening, which we will talk about. So then my YouTube, when I forgot the reason why the Jaja continue. So I will come in some hours time on YouTube. So we remove it from YouTube. Only on Twitch, Koga already until my matter their reaction. I will more the next thing to do. My continue on that book. Rethink I got up here. Dialogue.